In the heart of a bustling ancient city, under the shade of a grand old banyan tree, sat a blind beggar named Hari. Every day he felt the world around him, the warmth of the sun on his skin, the hurried footsteps of strangers, and the rare gentle whispers of kindness. Some days, his bowl clinked with the sound of a few coins. On other days, it remained empty, as people rushed by without a glance. But Hari never despaired. Each night, his prayers were not for riches, but for a grateful heart. Across the street lived a wealthy jeweler, Rajan. His shop glittered with gold and gems, yet his own heart felt empty and restless. He often sneered at the sight of Hari. How utterly useless, he'd mutter to himself, just sitting there, waiting for pity. But one rainy morning, something shifted. Rajan saw Hari shivering, yet smiling, as he shared his small, dry piece of bread with a stray puppy, sheltering it from the downpour. For the very first time, Rajan stopped and truly saw the beggar. Here was a man with nothing, who still found a way to give. That image stuck with Rajan, planting a seed of curiosity and guilt in his mind. The next day, he brought Hari a warm blanket. The old man felt the soft fabric, and his face broke into a gentle smile. "Thank you, kind sir," he said. "But please, take this coin I saved. It is small, but I wish to give something in return." Rajan tried to refuse, but Hari insisted, "It is not true giving when it costs you nothing. Let me share my joy as well." Rajan walked away, speechless. The beggar's simple wisdom echoed in his thoughts, and he couldn't sleep that night. The purity of Hari's heart haunted him. The following morning, Rajan felt compelled to do more. He took a small, heart-shaped golden pendant from his shop, and, without a word, placed it in Hari's bowl. He didn't wait for a reaction. He just turned and walked away, a strange lightness filling his chest. A few hours later, chaos erupted. A thief, thinking the bowl was full of money, snatched it and sprinted away. As people gave chase, the thief ran blindly into the street and was struck by a carriage. When the guards pried open his hand, the small golden heart fell to the ground. Rajan watched the tragedy unfold, stunned. The thief's greed had been his downfall. And Hari? He sat calmly, unaware of the commotion, whispering, "May the one who took my bowl find peace." That evening, a bewildered Rajan approached Hari. "Why did you pray for the man who wronged you?" he asked. Hari smiled. "Because anger would only blind me further," he explained. "If I hold on to hatred, I lose the only sight I truly possess, the sight of my heart at that moment." Rajan knelt beside the old man, tears streaming down his face. He took Hari's hands in his and said, "You may not have eyes to see the world, but your heart sees more clearly than anyone." From that day on, Rajan visited Hari every morning. He built him a small shelter and made sure he was always cared for. The spot became known as the Golden Heart Corner, not for any treasure, but for the profound compassion that bloomed there. Over the years, Rajan's business prospered like never before. People said his shop had a unique warmth, a peace they couldn't find elsewhere. Rajan would simply smile, thinking of the blind beggar who taught him that true wealth isn't what shines in a display case, it's what glows quietly from within. Thank you for joining us for this story. If it touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires. We'll see you next time.